It's so easy to get caught up in the negative. But what if we could learn to embrace those flaws and even find humor in them?
I think that's the key. It's about shifting our perspective
Yeah.
and recognizing that imperfection is not the enemy. It's often the source of our greatest creativity.
And by intentionally creating something bad, we can actually free ourselves.
We're turning the whole creative process on its head.
And in doing so, we might just stumble upon something truly brilliant. It's funny because the more we talk about this, the less crazy it sounds. I'm starting to see how this worst book ever
Yeah.
approach could actually be pretty liberating.
It really is. It's like giving yourself permission to fail spectacularly. And in doing so, you free yourself from those shackles of perfectionism.
Which, let's be honest, can be a real creativity killer. You get so caught up in trying to make everything perfect that you just end up stifling the flow of ideas.
Exactly. This worst book ever concept. It's almost like a playful rebellion against that kind of thinking. It's like saying, okay, inner critic, you want perfect. Well, here's the opposite. Deal with it.
Right.
And maybe, just maybe,
Yeah.
that inner critic will loosen its grip a little bit and let you have some fun.
And let you have some fun.
Because when we can laugh at ourselves and our imperfections, we create space for more authentic expression.
For sure. And that kind of brings us back to that writer's conference scenario. It's not just about being funny, right? It's about connecting with people on a deeper level.
Right. Think about it. When someone tells you they're writing the definitive history of socks in the dryer, it immediately breaks down barriers. It invites curiosity, playful banter.
It does. It also shows a level of self-awareness that can be incredibly disarming.
Exactly. It's like saying, hey, I'm comfortable enough with myself to poke fun at my own work.
Yeah.
And that kind of vulnerability can be surprisingly magnetic. It draws people in.
You know, it's interesting. You mentioned earlier that this approach could be particularly helpful for introverts. And I'm starting to see why. It's like having this preloaded conversation starter that's both engaging and self-deprecating.
It's like a social shield.
Yeah.
That's also a secret weapon. It allows you to engage with people on your own terms, with a touch of humor and a wink.